shit. That is the message of the video. Yeah? That's the look. Commander looks at skiff. That is the look, guys. We've been talking about for a year. We finally know what it meant. Essentially, guys, what we're going to do, we're going to have a look through. We're going to have a look through the video, episode 4 raid, and we're going to have a little chat about it. All right, we'll go through the key scenes, figure out, you know, what's going on. Now we've got the closed captions on as well. Might make it a little bit easier for you guys. But, you know, a lot of you are very experienced Tarkov players, and I'm sure you can kind of guess what is happening. So we're going to skip through and see how we get on. All right. Forgot the subtitles. You all had to learn Russian. I know. It's my fault. So essentially, we've got a continuation of Raid Episode 3. They're still in the factory locker room. Pretty much everybody is dead at this point. Yeah, there's pretty much everybody has been destroyed. You know, the bears, the Useks, they've been fighting. And we've got one. We've only got our protagonist, basically, who's left. Right? It gets pretty dramatic. So essentially, last-ditch effort to take out the guys, okay? Threw a grenade. Probably, I didn't see what it was, RGD or an F1 or something. Okay, the Useks pushed through, cleared the remaining bear from between the lockers there. So they are now, unfortunately, KIA. What was that? Scavs just arrived with loot or something? Nice. Okay, it's really important now to keep an eye on this character here, okay? We're going to see this character again later on in the video. He is integral to the rest of this episode, guys. Whether or not we're going to see him again in the future, I'm not 100% sure, but I imagine so. This is our first Usek character that we've been introduced to, like, formally, kind of thing. Rather than just being Usek that are fighting against you know, you'll see. And I'll highlight something very important later on as well. Okay, that part there is this is awesome. This is almost like Metal Gear Solid CQC, like Snake Eater CQC. Okay, he ejects the mag out of the pistol. He's got 1 round left in the chamber. Watch where it goes. Essentially, he just took that straight to the plate by the looks of things. 9mm hitting his armor plate. Armor did its job. Probably caused like 2 HP damage to thorax.
Thank you for the continued support to the Dink Squad.
Hey, Higgy.
Hey, Dan, thanks for being a stunning individual.
Thank you. You're breathtaking. Thanks so much for the 6 months, man. Golden Hatchet in the chat. You are a legend. All right, so he just took a 9mm to the plate. This guy is an animal, man. He just carries on. If in doubt, knee him in the nuts. I wonder if that's going to be added to Tarkov as a melee attack at any point. That sucks. We've got a couple of locals coming down now. This explains a lot of like how scav aim seems to be really inconsistent. For example, Exhibit A proceeds to use his weapon in an interesting manner. There you go, one-handed AK firing from his side there. Does not give any... He does not care at all, does he? Yeah. So we've got some skill, got the scav army. I've got the scav army coming in there. Here we go. This is DanExert scav army. Chasing a PMC down. Alright, that's clearly our Usek guy as well. The Usek dude is still, he's pushing sort of same direction. They're kind of pushing through the woods, maybe in parallel, kind of in a V-shaped sort of thing. And we'll see what happens next. So what I think is really cool about this, guys, is that we are starting to get more of a look of the Usek. something happens during this episode as well, where think back to the original trailer, 2015, 2016. Think about the original trailer, okay, and imagine how they kind of interacted. Okay, we might see that a little bit later on in the video. All right. So this is kind of mirroring, like I say, think back to the original trailer. This is mirroring exactly what this game is about. Okay, I've been saying this for a good couple of years as well. It feels like to me, part of the philosophy behind the game, maybe I'm reading, too far into it here, but it seems as though what BSG, what Nikita wants us to do is to work together, put aside our differences. We might be from different backgrounds. We might be from different, everything, everyone's unique, right? But what Tarkov is doing here is it's saying, look, guys, you know, regardless if your PMC is a Usek or a bear, you need to now work together because you are trapped in Tarkov. You need to work together, put aside your differences, and become a community, become something bigger than the scabs. You need to beat the scabs. You need to beat our game. And this is something that I've been saying for a long time. So yeah, we have a little bit of a standoff here as well between the two dudes, and yeah, it's cool. It's really awesome, and everything links back to the original trailer of the game, which is great. It's great to see that 4 or 5 years on, the core vision behind what they're trying to get us to do is the same. Yeah, the original nod from the bathroom scene, dude. It gives me goosebumps, man, thinking about it. Friendly wiggle at each other. All right. This is the commander, yeah. It looks like he's got the commander's phone. I don't know how he got this phone. As far as I'm aware, I don't ever remember seeing the commander himself in combat, unless it's him. I'm not sure. I feel a bit silly saying that, but I don't know. Somehow he's got the commander's phone. I'm not sure how he got it. As we're saying, basically, he's got a message from the family. Show him, and you'll see. You know the look that I've been talking about. The commander's look. We'll see this in a minute. Okay, there you go. We'll be waiting for you. Okay. He's got a kid on the way. Shit. That is the message of the video. Yeah? That's the look. Commander looks at Skiff. That is the look, guys. We've been talking about for a year. We finally know what it meant. Nose rubbing equals baby, yeah? Isn't that how you do it? Alright. Obviously, he's dreaming that. That his new Usek friend ratted him and ended up shanking him while he was asleep, but obviously not the case. Alright. Usek 4 has fell asleep on watch because, and this is something that we've identified a lot throughout the raid series. The Usek are the bad guys, essentially. They're made out to be undisciplined, untrained, standing there with the music on in the I mean, even in the original trailer, you remember when they're looting up at the lockers, right? And he's like, "Come on, John, you're taking too much time, all this sort of, hurry up, dude." The Usek are always portrayed as being this like really like unprofessional outfit, so I think it's time probably to switch to bear. Finally. He must have got the phone from a Usek who killed Skiff's team, because Skiff's team died in labs. I think you're absolutely right there, yeah. So Skiff, yeah, here we go. He was at the labs. This guy that he's with was at the lab. Now, whether or not the team was there, Skiff's original team, I'm not 100% sure. But what we do know from those messages is that Skiff was attached to a different team. So Skiff wasn't with his original team from the start. I've tried to push through. Now, this is the most important part. Who are these guys? Now, is that UN? or is this the Russian armed forces? Obviously, the towers are manned. In fact, there's like two in there, two guys here chilling behind the sandbags. I can't see if that's Russian or UN. However, with the exchange in dialogue that comes after this, there is Russian speaking on the comms. So I imagine this is the Russian armed forces upholding the blockade of Tarkov. All right. Big spoiler for the rest of the story of Tarkov. If you don't have a special pass, please leave nicely. Yeah, if you don't have a special pass, do one. Is this going to be the main objective of the game? A special pass? You know, building up your hideout, building up your PMC, making connections within the world of Tarkov, obtaining that special pass to then eventually escape. Who knows? This is a big part of it as well. Ogryzok. Now, this is not a trader that we've met in the game yet. I don't think he's listed in the wiki. Go and have a look, guys. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I don't think he's listed in the wiki. There's only 3 traders listed on the wiki that we haven't spoken about yet. Or heard of. Ogryzok looks like a brand new trader. And I want to show you something really, really cool. I'll show you after this scene. Now, the interesting part about this as well, guys, is that it seems like Ogryzok. How does Skiff know about Ogryzok, first of all? Like, how does he know that there's traders in Tarkov? It kind of feels like we're a bit further into the story, or our main character knows, oh, there's a trade. Like, how would he have known that? Were they briefed before that they're setting stuff up? Like, how far into the blockade, you know, are we? It looks like they're very well set up. And of course, Ogryzok seems to be pretty well known. I've got something to show you guys. Okay, this is the guy. Yeah. So on the left here, okay, this is our character from the series. Ogryzok just chilling there, eating his eggs. On the right is a work in progress image, dated back to, I think it was like 2018, 2019. I seen this guy. And it instantly clicks in my head. I said, I know, I've seen this guy before. I know what's happening here. Now, if Ogryzok is indeed going to be a trader in the game, and he's got a physical player model, like a physical character model within Tarkov, you know, it points again towards having physical traders in the game, moving to different locations to deal with traders physically, just as our guy Skiff has done. He's gone to the trading post in order to deal with this guy. I mean, I'll let you guys speculate as much as you like. But as far as character design goes, like, I would not say that that's an accident. You know, bald head, beard, military jumper, okay, blue overcoat, like sort of body warmer sort of thing. Like, I don't know. I'm a conspiracist a lot of times when it comes to like Tarkov and stuff, but this seems to be too much of a coincidence. So hopefully we'll see him in the game at some point. All right, this guy. This guy is going to have some significance. Otherwise, they wouldn't have. Like, they would have just left him in the background. This guy's going to be significant in some way. I'm not sure who he is. His sort of character reminds me of Skier, but obviously it's hard to just say, oh, it looks like Skier. Or it's easy to say that, you know. I don't know. This could be a spoiler. He's married. It's got a golden barrel in what seems to be, that looks like a Glock in it, I think. Glock 17 or something. Obviously a big gun fan. This might be a signature weapon at some time. Let's keep an eye out for this pistol in Tarkov if it's not already in the game. Alright, so this is going to be episode 5 in about 6 months' time. Come on, BSG, get him out. Frank, man, what's up?
Dan, love your stream, mate. I always learn so much every time I'm here. Thanks for putting in the effort so we can all benefit.
Oh, Hey, it's my pleasure, man. Frank, thank you so much, dude. I really, really appreciate that, man. That's a thick boy dono as well. Really appreciate it, man. Add into the cosplay, the USEC cosplay stream goal. You're a legend, guys. Let's get some pogtators. Let's get some love in the chat for Frank. Thanks for the dono there, bud. Appreciate it, man. And the kind words as well. It means a lot. It looks like Skiff has just been given his first task from a trader. It's really, really cool, man. Really, really cool. I think this is probably, in terms of like story exposition, like story, like a lot of people said that they were disappointed with episode 4. But I think that's because there's just not as much action and as much, you know, shooting and stuff as previous. But what we do get is something that Tarkov very, very, very sorely requires. It really, really needs more enriching of the story. And we need to find out more. We need to know more about what's going on. And I think episode 4 is the first kind of real dive into that. So, guys, thank you very much indeed for watching that with us. I know that took a little bit longer than we were hoping. Okay, but I feel like going scene by scene and picking each little piece apart was was really, really cool. You guys know that I'm a massive fan of the story, and I just want to find out more about Tarkov. So hopefully we know a little bit better now. Oh, and for those of you that watched this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching our video. Okay, it's been great. The chat has been hanging out with us. Unfortunately, you couldn't see it throughout the video, but everyone's been really excited to watch episode 4 with us. So, guys, do me a huge favor, say hi, YouTube, and you'll all be featured, of course, in this video. All right, guys, and see you on the next one.